At some point of time, someone told me that the best thing you could do to become rich is read as many books as possible, and it made no sense to me that you need to do the real work in order to do the shit. I mean, if you want to make more money, just run a business, just talk to more people, and come up with a plan, come up with the strategies to make more money, reach out to more people, do marketing and stuff like that. What is the purpose of reading a book by isolating yourself from the people and just doing nothing? And I was totally wrong. I can tell that because you can take actions, but you need to spend like at least 30 minutes to 1 hour to read the book. But what I would say is like pretty simple. I mean, it's for simple people who understands 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. What I'm saying is we human beings are the creatures of imitation. So we need to model the approach of the people who has already achieved success in the past. I mean, for us, if success is being rich, then we should be following people like Warren Buffett, Dan Martell, Howard Ecker. There are like too many smart people. There are too many rich people around us. I personally lived in New York City, and I know that there are many rich people who live over there. You don't need to sweat about a new strategy to make more money by coming up with your own smartness or intelligence. I mean, sometimes being too intelligent is also a kind of a toxic trait to yourself. I mean, you are letting yourself down by being too intelligent and listening to no one, and that's kind of an arrogance as well. You don't have to think much about becoming rich or becoming successful, because whatever you're trying to pursue, few people in the past has already done it, and you just need to model their approach in order to be in that place. And I mean, the reason why I criticize the people who try to act too smart, because I was that person before. I mean, just be a simple person and model the approach of the people who have done the things before. And every single rich person, like Warren Buffett, he says that if I want to be rich, I mean, I would read like 500 pages per day. So he claims that he reads 500 pages per day. Dan Martell talks about that I read at least 10 pages per day, and he has read like up to 1,800 books so far. So there's another person, Tai Lopez. So he's also a successful person. He's a billionaire, and he also claims that he has read too many books, and reading books is something which has got him the money. So it doesn't make any sense to me for now. But if rich people are saying this, then just model that approach. I mean, it doesn't hurt to model. I mean, just do your work. I mean, take the actions. Who's asking you to stop taking actions? Just do your shit by yourself, which you used to do before. But incorporate another thing to your lifestyle, which is reading the books. I mean, if they're telling that reading books can help, just do it. Why would you put your brain to the things? I mean, people have already done the shit before. You just need to model their approach, because we are the creatures of imitation. And when we imitate, we do it perfect. And if we do it perfectly, we get the same results. So you don't need to sweat about it. Making money is not a big deal. I mean, just model the approach. And if you ask me how much do I make, just don't worry about it. I will disclose at some point of time. But I am coming from the experienced stage. I have been that kind of skeptical and cynical person, and I let go my arrogance at some instance of time, and this is the philosophy I'm currently having after getting successful. So I'm talking to you from experience only. So my experience is also another add-on for you to take this one thing, that learn from experienced people, learn from the people who has already done the shit which you're trying to pursue, and you don't have to do anything else, and you will succeed. And how to learn it? Simple. Read their books if they've written any books. Listen to their podcast. Read their interviews. Try to learn that what kind of path did they follow, what books they read. That's what I do. I praised Dan Martell a lot, so I did hear what he said in every interview and every videos of him. But I also research about what kind of books he read in the past, because that makes me more like it gives me more intuition, like what kind of mindset he had before and how did he transform from that mindset to this mindset. So what were the contents he consumed in his prime to be the person who he is right now. So you just need to follow the footsteps of them. So you need to do some research about the rich people and exactly do the same stuff. And the best part is that rich people has left their footprints. They would talk about their journey in many podcasts. They would talk about their daily habits and what kind of routine do they follow. You just need to do the same. I mean, waking up at 5 a.m. makes no sense to me at all, but 90% of rich people are doing it, so there has to be some significance. You don't have to run your brain. I mean, things will sink in with the time. Don't try to act too smart and look for the reason or justifications for every single thing you do. It doesn't work like that, because you don't have that brain. You don't have that capacity as a human being to know everything before you even start. Just start doing it, and it will sink in with the time. So that's the only thing I could say. I mean, you can be a cynical person. I mean, I don't have any justification to back whatever I'm saying, but if you do this, you will be successful, because I've been successful. So I'm just telling you, it's up to you if you don't want to do it or do it. It's up to you.